What is going on, my planet crackers? Welcome on back. It's been a while. It's been a year, actually. I know that because I was looking through videos looking for something that I did a while ago, and then I saw the last time I actually posted, and it's been a fucking year. Apologies, life comes at you fast, much like me in bed. So we're gonna be playing. How you guys been? I've been pretty damn good. Happy, content. So yeah, I hope you all are doing the same. Hope everything's on the up and up. Congratulations to my buddy Archibald and Elena for having their first baby boy, Trey Archibald. As you can see, we're playing Slay the Princess, which she already looks two-faced, so we're going to call her a Gemini or Gollum, whichever works in this case. This game is narrative driven. So it's going to be a lot of me just making choices, and for those of you out there who can't see all the choices, because it's they do a lot of speaking. I already did a little bit of test time. They do the speaking, and I'll be doing just choices, and I'll read those out because they don't read out the choices I make. But all the voice acting is there, so very little work on my part. Yes, you won't have to hear me butcher the English language any more than I normally do. Okay, so let's get obviously it's Slay the Princess. It is a horror love story game where I make choices. I have to kill this princess, but I don't really know what's gonna happen. In the test play, I made some moves, didn't get very far. It was just for audio, visual, etc., etc. And so we're gonna jump right into it with new game. I have it set to auto dialogue, so that way I'm not having to click every time, because it'll speak and then I'll just be like, and then I'll forget to click the fucking button to keep the story progressing. So I have it on auto, so it's gonna keep reading, so I'll get in my jabs when I can. We're gonna start new game, chapter 1, the hero and the princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin, and in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I mean, I had a good run. I don't know if you guys are having a good... Alright, well, we'll try to not end the world for Trey's sake. How's that sound? Explore, we can, the end of the world, what are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of like a bad, kind of bad though, doesn't it? I'm already fucking this shit up. I knew I shouldn't have gone into a reading game. This is Archie's choice. It's his fault. Blame him. Can't someone else do this? Forget it. I'm not doing this. Have you ever considered that maybe I'm okay with with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward? Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Vive la révolution. Silently continue to the cabin. Turn around and leave. There are a lot of choices just for the first fucking thing. I kind of want to know if there's a loot involved. Do I get a reward for this?
But you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Oh, I gotta slay her. Believe me, I'm fitting to. Oh, some dialogues have changed. I think. Can you tell me what the prize is?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you.
It's a blowjob.
Whatever you think it might be,
Oh,
I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
I don't know. I got a good one. All right, let's ask about the end of the world.
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
But how can a princess locked away in a basement end the world? That's a good question.
Linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
Man, this is bullshit. They're not going to tell me why I'm doing it. I'm not even getting my prize money yet. Look, I'll go into the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's bad, and if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. You know what? The name of the goddamn game is Slay the Princess. Let's go slay us a princess. We're going to silently continue to the cabin.
The short path to the cabin.
It's not short.
You'll find the princess within.
It's a good walk.
A warning before you go any further.
Oh, jeez, what?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay, alright. Our only option is proceed into the cabin, so we will go ahead and proceed into the cabin. I got this little claw hand cursor.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Ooh,
the blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
It's like a special dagger or something? Explore. Take the blade. Yes, we're going to take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
I don't know. I got pretty strong hands. Is natow going to have to choke a bitch? Enter the basement. Let's do it. I'm on the G Fuel today. You boys know it.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Oh, shit.
Who's there?
Oh.
She sounds dangerous.
Oh, she sounds hot.
It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Oh, okay.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
I don't know. I'm a sucker for big eyes and a sweet voice. You know what I'm saying, bro? I could say hi, just checking in on you. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. Continue down the stairs silently, I can assume. Well, let's not talk to her, because everything she says is going to be a lie. So we're just going to continue on down these stairs. Oh, I have a little knife in my hand now. Can I trust the narrator? Who's the narrator, though? Like, I don't...
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Oh, not the eyes.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
What happened to the other one?
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
We're fucked.
Focus
We're
on the
so
task
fucked.
at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Something like that. My choices are what? No way. Why would you even think that? Okay, yeah. You caught me. I'm here to slay you. Nuh-uh. I haven't decided yet. I'm here to talk. And the silent option is to steal your nerves and step forward. I think we're still in the realm of not wanting to talk to her. Just because we're going to follow the title and kind of like... There's multiple playthroughs, I believe, in this somehow. So we're going to go through and just steal some nerves.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Yeah.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Shit, she's right. She's right.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Have we unlocked dagger throwing abilities yet? Okay, what if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Are you sure she's not unarmed? Or are you sure she's not armed? I'm sorry, can we just talk? I'm not dropping the blade. Okay, so explore, I believe, is when we talk to our narrator to go back and forth. And then ones that don't say explore are direct dialogue to whoever we're talking with out there. Drop blade, or we can slay the princess. I mean, it's right there in the title of the game, right, boys? Ain't that right, my planet crackers? My booty bum gang? My jellykins? Enough talk!
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation.
Oh, damn, look at those big eyes.
You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, pretty deep,
this is
huh?
it, isn't it?
Oh! She called me small!
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's
Yes?
convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago. That arrogant look still plastered on her face.
I got one of those.
But is it over? Really over?
Of course it is. She's dead. I'm not sure. I feel like she has to have some kind of trick up her sleeve. Of course not. That was too easy. That did seem too easy, didn't it, boys?
It's over. Don't get all worked up. We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse?
Yeah.
I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us?
Let's talk about the prize.
I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Some kind of tells me there is. Remove the blade. Check for a pulse. You're right, she's dead. Let's just get out of here. Might need that blade later. See, like, the inventory whore side of me is calling to this. I want that blade, but if I go close, she might grab me. But the narrator's saying she's dead. So we're going to remove the blade.
You lean down and wrap your
Oh shit, I'm
hand around the
Dragonborn.
blade's hilt.
What the fuck am I, a lizard man?
But as you begin to slide it out of its resting place, you feel a sharp and sudden jab in your side.
Huh?
What was that?
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Oh, she got me.
Quick, let's get out of here.
Crikey.
It's too late for that now.
Oh!
You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs.
This is dope. Oh,
As
she
you
got
fall,
me.
She falls with you.
Good on her.
Exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
Good on her.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now.
Dropping ice
See
on
you
me.
around.
Bye, Felicia.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate?
I didn't. I went to get the knife.
It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you. For whatever that's worth.
Yeah, fucking
Everything
trade.
goes dark, and you die.
We won. Oh, chapter 2. Thought that shit was over.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin
Threw us right
is a
back in there, huh?
princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, now we're gonna start prodding for information. Some of the dialogue's already changed. Turn around and leave. But I already... Okay, we got a whole new lineup of dialogue. It's getting a little warm in here. It's a brisk 65 degrees in Southern California today. I'm wearing my motherfucking space station blanket hoodie. It's like lined like Sherpa or whatever, like all inside. This shit is comfortable, but it's a bit warm. It's huge. Okay. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this happened already? Okay, no, but I died. What am I doing here? That's a good question. Let's go with I died. What am I doing here?
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
Hell
Stabbed
yeah.
to death. Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing us.
Calm down. I assure you she
dope.
has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
That's gnarly. So I think maybe each time I die, I get new voices. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
I'm gonna say third.
You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. We mostly listened to you. How were we supposed to know she'd spring back to life?
Yeah, I gotta get out of there this time.
If she sprung back to life in this hypothetical scenario, then clearly you didn't slay her.
I fucking slay the shit out of her.
Congratulations, you've been given a chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Alright.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We stabbed the princess stabbed us, and now everyone's right back to where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
I'm gonna go different world entirely.
Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you
Or
left?
at least somewhere on a different timeline. Not maybe different planet, but
Screw
different
this.
timeline.
Who cares what happened to everyone else? She's not going to play fair, so we should do what we can to save ourselves and just get out of here.
At least you know not to trust her, but you do realize that everything and everyone includes you, right? If you turn around and leave, you're dooming yourself as well as everyone else. We were so close to finishing the job last time. She can't get the jump on us twice. If we're careful, we should be fine.
I don't know, you've never seen me play games. I get jumped on the
That's
multiple
the
times.
spirit. Just keep that stiff upper lip, and you'll save the world in no time at all.
Krog. Alright, let's fucking actually let's get some background info on this princess.
Just be quick about it.
I usually am. We killed each other last time. How can I make sure that doesn't happen again? All she did last time around was stab me to death. How can someone like that in the world? Who locked her in the basement? What is this place? I do like that one.
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
Bro, all I do is overcomplicate things. That's how my life works. We killed each other last time. If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is all this falling on me? I like that one too.
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps.
Well, you're not
But
wrong.
It's just the way things are.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know we were special. Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
If anyone's special here, it's her. Last I checked, we can't get up from a knife in the chest.
Alright, you're being cagey. What aren't you telling me? I like that one too. Like all the third choices so thus far have been the best shooter.
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
You didn't tell us about her knife last time, though.
True that.
That's because she's unarmed. And more than that, it's because there wasn't a last time.
But yes, there. I'm gonna start arguing with the fucking computer. Oh, I'm gonna start arguing with this game so bad. Okay, we killed each other last time around. How can we make sure that doesn't happen again?
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
Okay, let's just do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Easy
Oh,
peasy.
and don't get stabbed while you're at it.
Pro tips. Last question being all she did last time around was stab me to death. How can someone like that end the world?
She just can. But she's still only a princess. You're fully up to the task you've been given, so long as you remember that.
What is... I don't understand what... Okay, yeah, that's all.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Masturbated breath. Proceed. Probably at the end we'll do the turn around and leave option, but let's go ahead and head to the cabin. We're gonna head to the cabin. We're just gonna stab her and fucking leave. Let's see what that does.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
When it starts to
Couldn't
do...
be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you. We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful.
Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
As we progress, I'm pretty sure we won't live through this one either, but as we progress, then we'll start to talk to the princess afterwards.
The interior of the
Whoa,
cabin
this
is
looks
a jagged mess
fucked
of warped
up.
wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its
This
edge.
looks super fucked up.
The
Was that
blade
mirror
is
there
your
last time?
implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Am I the princess? Can I look in this mirror? I can't. I'm clicking on it. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. That was my first fucking question. Explore this this whole different cab. I can't talk. I'm getting flustered. This whole cabin is different than last time. Approach the mirror. Ooh, should we just... Yeah, let's ask about the mirror.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror.
Yeah.
There isn't.
Yeah.
Can you two stop arguing? It's stressful enough in here without all of this extra noise.
This is how my life is all day. Just voices talking to me. That sounds bad. Don't tell it to my therapist. Okay, so the narrator can't see the mirror. I'm liking all these dialogue. You know we're gonna look at the fucking mirror. Let's just go approach the mirror. We're done talking. We're done talking. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Am I a vampire? Werepire. Wipe the mirror clean, so there is a mirror.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
That's my secret,
But it was there
Captain.
a second ago.
I always look ridiculous.
Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
For realsies. Okay, this whole cabin's different than last
Very
time.
different.
It's
Maybe
look
that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Eek. I don't like this
So
narrator.
focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Yeah, save the world. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall.
Crikey.
The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Does she still have the knife from last time?
That's right, scraping. I told you she has something, I told you.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head.
I live in my head. I have anxiety.
Her
Like really bad
grating
anxiety.
voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
Is she a robot?
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
As you descend the final
This
step,
isn't
the
the-
form of the princess comes into view, her sharp
there a path
eyes
behind her?
following you from across the room. I wonder if she remembers us.
One piece of this? Want to catch these hands?
Finally, somebody. Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Why does she sound like a fucking robot?
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice.
Show me your
She
fucking
just wants us
hands.
to get close, to let our guard down.
Show me your fucking hands.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
Yeah, I got 2 of them. And a
What
knife.
are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Okay, our options are, if I come close to you, you're just going to stab me, aren't you? Do you remember what happened last time? I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it. I'd like to trust you, but you're being suspicious. You're being so suspicious right now. Can we talk things through? I don't have the key. Oh, that's a good one. We killed each other last time. I'd rather not do that again. Look, I know that you're mad at me, but I think we both just need to let bygones be bygones. English is getting terrible. I'm trying this a lot of reading. More reading than I thought I was going to have to do. What happened after you died last time? What if, oh my God, there are so many options. What if we're both honest with each other? I was sent here to stop you from ending the world, and you killed me last time after coming back being stabbed in the heart. Nobody has to die. Okay, what are you going to do if I let you out? Okay, fine, I'm coming closer to free you. You'd better not try anything. Approach the princess. Yeah, I'm not trusting you this time. Bye, Felicia. Screw it. Slay the princess. Okay. I want to see what's behind her fucking hands. Let's see if she remembers anything from last time. Do you remember what happened last time?
Last time? If somebody came into my house and stabbed me to
Oh,
death
we weren't
and
supposed
then
to talk to her.
I killed him, surely I would remember that. But I don't remember it, so it must not have happened.
There you go again, talking up delusions about a past life experience that clearly
Yes,
didn't happen.
I know. Fuck.
Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth.
All right. Let's stab her.
I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else has to remember, right? Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
It's not time travel. It's timeline. It's different timelines. God. Should we just not talk? We're almost at 30 minutes. Let's not talk. Let's just get to the action.
The princess falls silent, her smile unwavering as you charge across the room.
Okay, she hasn't pulled out a knife yet, and her hands are still behind her back.
I think we can do this. I think we can win.
We just have to strike now, but make sure you keep your eyes on those hands. I don't trust her for a second.
But your focus is broken by the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat.
I'm the
me?
meat.
Not ours.
Yeah, it's ours.
Hers at first, then yours.
Double stab? Double stab.
Hee.
What did she even hit us with? You stare down at your chest and at the long, thin blade she impaled you with.
Where'd she get that?
And then the red, angry slit along the flesh of her thigh, where the blade had been nestled just a moment ago.
What?
It's still lodged in her leg, emerging from her knee, hinging up and out of her body like some extra metallic limb.
Wild.
Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
You're going to die now.
With a twist of her knee and a painful squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 3, The Arms Race. Okay, hold on. We're going to call it right there. Let me go ahead. I'm going to save. Page 1. We'll save in page 1, like right here. Shit. So, okay, we're... This is wild. We're going to keep this going. This will be a series. It's only... If we just do, like, one playthrough, it's like a 4-hour game. If we do full completionist, which is, like, I think, like, all storylines, it's 12, 13 hours. We'll see how it goes. But until the next one, my Planet Crackers, y'all take care. Be safe. I love you so much. I've been away for a while. We're gonna try to get quite a few games out in the next couple months. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I hopefully we'll have this wrapped up so we get started on the very first day of the new year. We'll see. Bring in 2024 with a little bit of foolishness. Alrighty, my booty bum gang. I'll catch you on the next one. I love y'all. Be safe. Take care.